welcome to the Weird World Weekly. I'm your host, and today, oh boy, we've got some seriously strange stuff for you. Let's dive right in. Here comes our first story, and trust me, it's banana story 1. The man who married a robot in Japan. A man named Akihiko Kondo made headlines when he officially married a hologram of a virtual pop singer called Hatsune Miku. Yes, a hologram. Not a person. Not a cat. A virtual anim girl. He even held a wedding ceremony with over 30 guests, a white tuxedo, rings, flowers, the whole deal. When asked why he did it, he said, "She never cheats. She always listens and she's perfect for me. Well, at least she doesn't leave dirty dishes in the sink." Story to the toilet restaurant. Let's flush straight into our second story. Ever felt like eating food in the bathroom? Well, in Taiwan, there's a restaurant where customers sit on real toilets and food is served in mini toilet bowls. It's called the modern toilet restaurant. The chairs, toilets, the ice cream, shaped like poop, yes? Seriously, some love it, some hate it, but nobody forgets it. One customer said it's weirdly fun. But I'll never look at curry the same way again. We can't blame you, ma'am. Story 3. The singing frogs of India. Now to India, where villagers believe frogs control the weather. So when there's a drought, guess what they do? They hold a wedding ceremony for 2 frogs, with music, flowers, and even wedding cake. The belief is if the frogs are happy and married, it will rain. And guess what? It usually works. Until, of course, they divorced the frogs in 2019 because the rain wouldn't stop. Maybe the frogs were just too emotional. Or maybe it was frog drama. We may never know. Story 4. The bird who took over the train station in the Netherlands. There's a bird named Harry who became famous for riding the trains. Every morning, he waits at the platform, hops on and rides to stops, just to get a croissant at his favorite bakery. The bakery owner even started saving him a piece every day. Now Harry has fans, a social media account, and some people even follow his train schedule to meet him. Ladies and gentlemen, this bird has a better routine than most of us. Story 5. The man who built a UFO detector. And finally, let's head to the USA. In the deserts of Arizona, one man has spent over 30 years watching the sky because he believes aliens are trying to contact him. His name is Stan, and he built a huge homemade UFO detector in his backyard. It's made of satellite dishes, wires, tinfoil, and even Christmas lights. When asked if he's seen anything, he said, "Every night. Sometimes it's just stars, but sometimes they blink back." Well, Stan, if the aliens are out there, they're probably laughing too. Story 6. The chicken that joined a rock band in Sweden. A rock band called Featherstorm has a very unique member, a chicken named Cluck Norris. This chicken jumps on the drums during rehearsals and literally keeps the beat. The band says he's got better rhythm than their first drummer. Fans love him. He has his own Instagram, his own dressing room, and even a tiny leather jacket. Rock on, little guy. Story 7. Grandma. The scooter criminal. Over to the UK now, where an 89-year-old grandma named Margaret was arrested for driving her mobility scooter at full speed through a shopping mall. Eyewitnesses said she was drifting around corners and even yelling "move it or lose it." She claimed she was just testing the turbo button. Police let her off with a warning and a selfie, because honestly, she was kind of a legend. Story 8. The man who sued himself. Now this one is truly next level. In the U.S., a man named Jonathan decided to sue himself. Why? He accidentally hit his own car while parking his second car. He filed a lawsuit, saying he wanted his other self's insurance to pay for the damages. The judge was so confused, he just stared for 30 seconds and said, "Sir, this is either genius or madness." Spoiler alert, he lost. But at least he didn't blame aliens this time. Story 9. The giant cheese wheel race. Let's go to England, where once a year, people throw a 9-pound wheel of cheese down a hill and then chase it. The event is called the Cheese Rolling Festival, and yes, it's as chaotic as it sounds. People fall, tumble, roll like sausages, all for a block of dairy. Winners get the cheese. Losers get a bruised ego, and viewers, well, they get comedy gold. Story 10. woman marries a ghost pirate. And now, for our most romantic story. An Irish woman named Amanda fell in love with the ghost of a 300-year-old pirate named Jack. So she married him on a boat in international waters. There was a ring, vows, even spiritual consent. Unfortunately, the marriage didn't last. She later announced they divorced because Jack was emotionally distant. Well, yeah, Amanda, he's literally dead. And that wraps up this week's Weird World Weekly. From ghost weddings to cheese-chasing mayhem, Earth is still the weirdest planet around. Stay strange, stay curious. And remember, if a chicken joins your band, give him a solo. See you in the next episode.